Hey, what's up, everyone? Black 925 here. I know it's been a while since I've done a video. Um, Believe me, I'm still a bit nervous, somewhat nervous about this, but there has been a lot of things that have been through, and it's hard. To be honest, I guess being alone. I guess being alone felt like I'm in a prison. The one thing that I can't do. And I don't. It's always like you feel like you're in this war against pretty much everything, I guess. And no matter what you do, you always feel like you can't just do stuff. You can't keep the promise from everyone. You always feel like you're just being let down. The one thing I always have encountered is just everyone just being all happy, and it's like you're not there, you don't exist, and you just feel like you feel like you just don't belong to almost anything. And it's like you're just battling day in, day out, over and over, trying to fix your mistakes, but it never works. I mean, most of the time, it's just hard to keep yourself in check, like insanity, but you feel like you're in hell, and you don't know what to do. That's what I feel like right now. I feel like I just don't know what to do. My mind is like trying to get out of this hell throughout with everyone, I guess. And no one acknowledges of what I can do. People just go on with their normal lives, just think, like, not knowing that something's happening to someone you love. It terrifies you because you think that you won't be able to return to your rightful self. And you feel like that someone's controlling you, telling your mind that you're not strong enough, you're not better than anyone, you can't be with them, or anything that can happen, it will be your fault. It's a constant battle. It's like a constant battle between life and death, and where I'm leading to is through death. And like, it's the darkness that always terrifies us. It terrifies us thinking that we can't live like ourselves. We just don't understand why. We beat ourselves up over and over and over again. We can't go on through the day without being annoyed or just seeing that you failed. You feel like you failed everyone. You don't know what to do. To be honest, I think that's what I feel like right now. I feel like I failed everyone. Knowing that the fact that I'm there, it's just, you can't feel the pain. You can't feel the despair. Every now and again, people always feel like it's just nothing. There's no fear. There's no pain. All they feel is just happiness, calm, peace. But what's with the person that is in pain and suffering? They don't know what that person feels inside. Physically, they can feel it, but inside them, they can't feel anything from it. And it just scares you. Knowing that the fact that it's just, who knows what you can do. And it's horrifying because you don't know what is gonna come next. It's sometimes it gets annoying because you want to help the person, but you just don't know how. You just leave the option to just let it be. I guess no one really, really understands how much the pain of losing someone so dear could be. Reality is like, almost feel like you're just losing someone, but you don't know if you will be able to see them again. But others feel like when you lose that person, you just don't know if you can trust yourself anymore. It's like you just beat yourself up over the fact that you did nothing to prevent that to happen. And it's always that moment when you can't feel like you can't do anything. You have no power, you have no strength, you have no way to encourage most of the people that you love. It's almost like you just can't make it through one day without even crying. Screaming, yelling, pretty much just hitting your head on the wall, or punching the wall, or doing anything just to hurt yourself. And it's always stressful when you can't make the promise. There are many promises that we make, but we always break them. Either we make that one mistake, or that the person won't be there anymore. I feel like I made so many promises, but I can't keep track. I can't keep them intact, and I always keep breaking them. And it's always like you just don't feel like you were made to be that kind of a friend or hero or boyfriend or anything. You don't feel like you were made to be like that person. And yet people just think that you feel like that you're in just an unbelievable loop of pain and suffering, and you just feel like you want to get out of it, but you don't know how. It's always tears you apart over and over again and again, and you feel like you just don't know how to win this war. But yet people keep saying that there is always going to be hope in the future, but yet who knows if the hope will ever come. As an example, for me, I feel like that I'm just not not strong enough to be either a friend, a brother, a teacher, or a hero. I always make the mistakes, and I always pay the consequences. Whether it's through a dimension or in the real world, you feel like that you just died and you won't be able to come back. And you're just now And then, like, the next day, you think about it more and more and more, and you feel like you're just about to just, it's gonna destroy you, and you feel like you want to scream, but you just can't let it out. You want to express all the pain and suffering, but you can't. You want to just get rid of everything, but you can't. You want to get almost, you want to have everything just the way it was before, but you can't. And you always ask yourself, why am I here? Why am I feeling this pain? What am I doing wrong? Yet people always, when you see people, you always see them happy, peace. And they encourage you, but what is there left? What is there left to be? You feel like you don't know if you can be that as happy or anything. And you have this mind, you have this pain where you can't figure out what to do next. It's like it's always like this. People always do this, and it's just, it gets them. People always want to know what to do next, because they always have that one plan. They had it going, and then now, once they done that plan, they don't know what to do next. And then they come to everyone, their friends or loved ones, asking them for advice, what to do next. And they always say that it's your choice what and to do, to figure out what to do next, but we can't figure it out. Most of the time it's just like you don't know what to do. You want to and want the answer. You want to have that question to be answered, but you can't find it. Most of the time it's like you really want someone in your life to come to you, but you just don't know what to say. I mean, knowing me, I always keep moving because I always think that I can make myself stronger by helping people. But yet in reality, I'm actually damaging myself because I can feel their pain, and I always keep beating myself up because I think that I'm the one who's causing that pain. But yet I don't know what to do next. And it's afraid, and almost like it's getting you in fear. Not knowing that the fact that it's just that you don't know how you can encounter that. And it's annoying though, because you want to help them, but you can't. And then you always keep asking yourself, what am I doing? What did I do wrong? And what can I fix? But of course, people always keep telling you, ask yourself this: what can I make for everyone to be happy? Most of the time, people will think of suicidal thoughts. Yeah, yes, it's not the answer, but why do we always think of that? That's the real question. Why do we always think of suicidal thoughts? What is there more to this hell-ish sanity that we have in our lives? We feel like you feel like you're just empty. You don't know what to do. Whenever I draw a picture, I see someone there for some reason. I see a person just there, but in pain. Whenever I make someone, drawing someone sad, I can feel the pain. Whenever I draw to someone that is happy, I can feel the joy. But I always ask myself that in this question whenever I make a character happy. Can I be happy as the way of my character is? What can I do to make myself more happy than just to keep myself in check? I always keep pushing myself to the limits, always trying to hide my emotions. I get good at it, but then once I slip up with one thing, trying to hide the fact that I was about to cry, people ask me. And they don't understand what I'm trying to say because I always keep trying, and it's not, stuttering or trying not to make myself cry. And it's heartbreaking just to hear someone crying, knowing for the fact that you are not there anymore. Whether you're gone for one day, everything can make like it's the end of the world. That when you come back, there was already destruction, and you didn't know what you've done wrong. You feel like you just want to just destroy almost everything, but you can't. Yes, it's more than just a heartbreaking momentum that I've been encountering. But yet, as I say to my friends, it's always the answers I get is I don't know what to do, Jorge. I don't know what to do, Knight. I don't know what to do, Legendary Hero. And then they always leave. Leaving the ones alone. And you just feel the pain, the anger, the rage, the despair. You just don't know what to do next. It's almost annoying because you want to finish your journey, but you always keep yourself in a distance, away from the people you love, away from the people you care about, away from the people that you call as your family. Knowing me, I feel like I don't have a family. Yeah, I may have fun, but I can't always hide that the fact that I am alone all the time. Every single time I always be with someone, it's always at the end someone's there to coming back from somewhere, and it just takes the person away from you, and you're just left there alone. You don't know what to do. You just feel like you always ask yourself, what did I do wrong? What can I do to make everything right?